Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my garage. I'm kind of excited about this week. Short video. Gonna try not to talk a lot, but I do a little bit of welding. And basically what we're doing is hooking up the shift linkage. I am using push and pull cables. I had them in the garage, and I'm gonna see how they work. I do like what KJ does with the Heim joints and the rods and the shafts, and that's super positive way to set this up. But that's more money in aluminum and Heim joints and all that fun stuff. Some of which I have, some of which I don't have. I had these. They're kind of expensive. They've worked for me on other cars. Let's see what they do on this one. Let's get to work. Fine motor skills. Such a pain in the ass when you get old and have to wear gloves. Alright, that's about with some adjustability. So basically, you got this bracket hooked up to a push-pull cable. I like using these because, why do I like using these? I like using these because they are just flexible. Like, they're easy to place, easy to maneuver. So basically what I'm going to do is just hook this little tab up here and find the angle that I want. Something like that. Weld it, and then we'll stick the other side. Ugly tack, but it'll do the job. So with these things, they kind of have a 50-50 throw. Just kind of find your spot and then tack it in. So that's basically where I want it. Cable's a little bit. Decent throw. Looks good. Put a little bit better tack on this guy. Cool. We saw it. Let's go to the other side. Okay, we're back. We got new bracket made up. Lucky I had this arm from a different bike, and so I'm liking that, like right there. I think that's going to do what we needed to do. So tack on it, see what it looks like. you want these things to be as straight as you can, so they don't bind up. I'm going to give that a real good weld. Not very strong this way. I might have to do a 45 off of that to make that a little bit sturdier, but it should shift for now. All right. Well, it shifts. Let's go check out the other one. Okay, this car is a similar setup. We're just going to kind of go at the angles a little bit different. I already have this one kind of mocked up. I'm going to give it a good tack here. I'm going to get that straight. The steering wheel. Okay. There. There. That's kind of an ugly weld, but strong enough for who it's for right now. Alright, this side of the car, a little bit different. Comes up over the top. Sorry, talking on my legs. So this cable comes up over the top of the motor, points down on there. I had some these little ball joints that I put on the linkage. Sorry you can't see. Anyways, let me just weld this up and I'll tell you what I did. Okay, so just came up with this bracket for this cable. It runs pretty well right up through here, pretty kind of pretty discreet. The fuel cell obviously sits right here. A little bit of a weak point, downshifting. It's got a rock in it. It's more force than I thought it was going to be. Now, when the bike's running, it'll shift easier than when it's just sitting here. Everything's moving, right? But I need to come up with a brace from here to here just to brace this one off. I also got it out of whack because, again, I'm out here by my freaking self, so I don't have anybody to hold stuff for me. But I just need to knock this tab loose, and I can slide this back, and that'll give me my where I want this angle. So I'm not going to do that tonight, but shift linkage is in there. Same with this side. This side's pretty strong. Not upshifting as well as I thought. Again, it needs some additional bracing, and I just need to tighten the cables all up, and hopefully that gets it clean. I'm going to roll with this for now. I do like the push-pull cables. I think they're pretty clean. I also had them in a house. So I'm gonna try to roll with these for now. Crazy thing is the Baja Bug that I built, I actually used push-pull cables. I actually used versions of those red ones. And they work great for an automotive application. A little stiff for that car, but for these, you'd think they'd bump through the gears pretty easy. So old transmissions, who knows? Maybe these transmissions are shot, but I won't know until I stiffen everything up and I get them running, and then I'll get them up on a jack stand, shift through the gears. I also used this setup on a trophy cart that I did, and it worked great. So I'm gonna guess that I just need to tighten everything up, get the slack out of it, and get the motor spinning, and then they'll work. Short video. I'm gonna try to stop talking. I did get a score from my buddy Adam. There's a Rogue Fab Bender sitting there. Some of you on KJ Racing saw that go up. I posted it, but I apologize. I gave Adam first dibs on it, and he's a smart guy and jumped on it. So I picked that up for him this morning. That's one reason why I didn't get so much done on the car today, but it's also my fault for sleeping in. So anyway, till next week, gonna try to get the, I think I'm gonna start on the plumbing for the brakes. So I'm gonna order all the fittings, get the, I got a measure for the brake lines. So I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna try to run a steel braided line from the front all the way to the back. I've got to get the back caliper mounted. I'm going to use a sport bike caliper. I have like 8 of them, so I'm going to try to use those. I think there's some 4 pistons off of a Yamaha R6, and from there it will be fuel, and then plumbing. I'm sorry, electrical, which I hate. So we're getting close to firing these things up, which is cool. Have a great week. Hit like, hit subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I will see you next week.